Further than that, it's going to be slightly tough. But with the warm-up done, qualifying practice out of the way, it's time to race and see who we're crowning as the champion. Will it be Vincent Sora, John Forbes? They're the two to watch out for. But if Vincent Sora wants to win this championship, he needs a perfect race. It needs, unfortunately, to strike for the 11 machine. We're excited for it as the drivers are hitting pit road. It is time to grid up and get ready for tonight's race. Thought it was going to be a small field initially. A lot of drivers showing up late. We're going to have around 20 drivers expected to run here this evening. And at top of the board, it's the drivers that are racing for the championship. It's John Forbes in the 11 machine with Vincent Sora to his outside. Behind them is going to be Michael Miller in the 99 with the 13 is Cedric Hunter. Danny Cochran going to be back in 5th with 6. Going to be Presley Sora. Sora, though, will be going to the end of the line, giving penalties after last week's race. The 12 is going to have a long run for himself. Jared Talmadge is going to be starting back in 7th. 8th is Nick Crawford. 9th, we will find Larry Yingling. And finishing out our top 10 is the 24 of Ollie Fonseca.
Starting in 11th position, it's going to be the 18 of Thomas Green. Alongside him in the outside in 12th, it's going to be the 38 of Christian Morris. Final race for him tonight in his ISRC career. 13th is going to go to Samuel Garcia. 14th is going to be the 25 of Cody Reed, with 15th being the 00 of Ethan Smith. 16th is going to be the 39 of Joshua Freed. 17th in qualifying is going to be the 8 of Martin Morales. 19th is going to go to Dakota Moniz. And rounding out our 20 truck field here tonight is going to be the 19 of Tyler Dingler. So like Sam said, 20 trucks.
My right rear. On your right rear.
And other drivers going to be sent to the line with Presley Sora. Going to be Cody Reed after reckless driving was deemed for that machine. Last week, as well as Samuel Garcia. So we're going to be seeing Cody Reed and Presley Sora in the back near one another, and that was the big storyline of last week's race when we were at Phoenix. Cody
I wasn't going to.
Giving the bump, spinning out the 12. And
dude, we gotta get that
ISRC became something a lot bigger. I'm curious if maybe they've squashed that beef, or will it continue into tonight? Because those drivers again,
yeah, dude. I know. Next thing I knew was 3 hours we were playing the fucking game. I was like, holy shit.
I was about to go to bed, and I was like, no, I gotta watch this
now. We want to say thank you also to all the amazing sponsors that have helped out throughout this season. I know we were the race sponsor tonight is GDF Performance Mod 150, but I want to say a special thank you to the league title sponsor, Larry Productions, who sponsor drivers as well as sponsors races and sponsor for the last few seasons. Thank you so much to Larry for everything he does for the ISRC Truck Series and supporting the drivers that run here.
Why is there so much dirt on this track?
As the field starts rolling, stage at lap 45. It's a little bit of a later stage.
Like a tornado happened out here all over the track, dude.
Especially for the last 2 races where we've had a lot of
what's going on here?
Season 4 we had 8, Season 5 we had 7, but those were bigger fields. Only 20 drivers here tonight.
I'm sorry to ask this because I know you said it, but my engine was so loud from the update or whatever. When's the stage? Just curious.
45.
Okay. Just because I know. Okay. I just know some people are going to be racing hard for it.
Like you said.
So I just wanted to know.
We had some beef last week. We'll see if that
the only one that really
since they're both starting on back, but I expect both of them to keep it clean. So we'll see what happens here.
You know how it is.
We're starting up front.
Yeah, Vincent's the only one that can rate, that can take him, right?
Oh, what's going on here? What's going on here?
Holy shit!
Wow, that's
interesting.
Oh, we're going. All right,
fuck it. Just how we drew it up.
Well, my race is over.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he's slammed, dude.
I'm already 3 wide going into 1. Let's go.
Finding himself with trouble as
His wheel is having issues before the feedback, and it just turned on itself right there.
The race is over. It looked like Christopher Norris has issues as his wheel.
Sorry, Dakota.
You're good, sorry.
You're good. Give me space.
Get away, but Zach, a bizarre moment for the 38 as lap 1 starts here tonight for the championship.
Joshua hit him hard too. I know he's got to have damage.
I actually had that same issue. Still there. Wheels turned 90 degrees to the left, folks. And that was because I think his
Socks, don't step on the keyboard, please.
Like I said, he had to get on the brakes and just stop.
Oh, Jesus.
more, so we wanted to see.
By the way, I don't know what I'm doing here, so.
Open rack right there.
We'll see if we can get back on track, but I think he's still fighting that problem as we're racing here early.
We're gonna get around this 39 truck.
Lap 1 is John Forbes up front leading that lap. That's a bonus point for the 11 machine. The ways that you can grab bonus points here this evening, having 0 incident points. You don't make contact with the wall. Other drivers are going off course. You will get 1 bonus point. You lead a lap, that's 1 bonus point. You lead the most laps, that's 3 bonus points. You win the race, 10 bonus points are on the line. And of course, at the end of lap 45, or if there's a caution, the stage is all the way down to 10th.
Okay.
Points as well.
On the wall.
Preston Sora going to be the fastest driver on track. We're 3 wide. Action going on back around 5th place, where we find the mixture of Danny Cochran as
Presley's
well
on
as
the wall.
Tallmadge, Presley Sora, and Presley Sora.
How is he already up here? Holy
all
fuck.
the way back around 17.
So you guys just letting off, right?
He had that restart.
As they race out of turn number 4. It is all John Ford.
Yeah, that restart from Norris messing up. He passed his
Getting the track position, he's just kind of giving it back all up.
Back in the fucking top.
First started with into the outside of Tallmadge there, and I think Tallmadge might not have known he was there, kind of 12
That's too soon.
racing hard off the corner. That's fine. From there, you can still wall off like 3, so kind of
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm trying to do everything to not make my tires slide right now.
We're at one.
My back, Sam. I'd give it back to you. We're pushing for it.
Yeah, if y'all want to go, feel free. I'm chilling.
I'm not trying to push.
He likes Chicagoland, so this is
I catch on my natural line, I catch it.
And also have the mentality of, I want to win this race. There's a lot of drivers that feel like they want to win, to end off the season on a good note. And we know the likes of Danny Cochran, he wants to finish off his career with a win in a track that he's had success before. I know that Presley would love a win after the way that he felt like
Here comes Cody. What did I tell you, bro? What did I fucking tell you?
But there's other drivers that want to set the tone for how they want to reset going into next season.
I'm tired of anybody fire back there. My wheel decided to go full throttle and full clutch and full brake.
I cannot hear the audio at all for that.
His grandfather that passed away, and seeing that 00
Did he have a reason?
to get by the Cody Reed.
He will
now ship it to the outside of Ali Fonseca. The purple
I'm sorry,
machine
that was
just
kind of
can't get
thing what
away
happened to me my
as
last
they stay
race.
side by side back in 11th position.
So everybody's stuff was bugging
It couldn't
today.
have happened like
Mine wouldn't let me join.
This wheel really made him retire race early.
Yeah.
Same sponsor. Definitely not gonna lay easy on each other because there's nothing
What?
really for them to lose tonight.
Yeah,
Just trying to
yeah,
have
yeah.
some fun and racing right now. Reed trying to work his way around from that EOL. He's gonna work around that outside. We'll see if the tires start to hurt from that, because I did see some big wiggles out of the 25, and I heard that tire wear is a slight issue here tonight.
We talked about the weather a little bit during qualifying. I know over practice there was a lot of heat in this track. It was over 110 degrees. Currently on track, it's down to 101, which is already falling back where it was during qualifying, where it was 104. So this track,
It's almost like how much throttle do you want to use and burn that right front just to keep a line, you know?
I think these guys up here are like using a lot more than I am.
Helping out with that slipping and sliding if we get a cooler track.
Yeah, I'm just trying to stay in the
I really
driver's
hope
view
they
of the
are.
whole.
It definitely brings the speeds up, brings
Yeah.
the grip level up.
I do need to kind of get back up this way here.
That's for sure, Sam. And
Going back
right now, that was a little bit of a slippery pass from the 18 as he slides over from the 2 off before, and he's going to try to find
How'd I
the
get
back
out of
door.
here?
I think Danny's going to look to the inside. They also got Crawford was kind of
Looking dog's gonna hit my shifter into third. He did that once before on an official race.
So this
Pissed
is
me
battle
off.
shaping up as David got Presley sort of going forward here too, catching up.
Trying to find any way to make a pass and go on by. Michael Miller does not have a number on the side of that red and a white machine. It's been like that
Clean
all
air
season
is
long,
king.
but this is a great start for the 99. Michael Miller, I think he had a lot more of higher hopes. Wanted to be competing up front. Had some bad luck. Was just caught up in wrecks that took away decent finishes. But here tonight, finish out the season, Miller would love to find a way to get up front and challenge the championship contenders. But I mean, Zach, I feel like it's every championship race. There's some drivers that are willing to put the effort in to practice, to challenge the championship for. That's traditionally the way it's been. But with it being a chase, we're down to just 2 drivers. Matt Matthews with a chance for the championship here tonight. And they put the most effort out of everyone, proving it now. But Miller wants to play a little bit of spoiler.
That he does. He wants to be right in the mix, so to say, here to close out the season so we can have some momentum heading into the next.
Tell you what, it's pretty slick up there too, though.
Championship leader John Forbes is.
I took it a little easy, but it's slick.
Closer to that stage, and hasn't gotten away yet. And I thinking, expecting.
I'm starting to run the middle in 3 and 4.
I feel like the draft was going to play
mostly
factor,
because they are.
They've got a good bit of separation here, Sam. This is not as similar to as Las Vegas as I thought it was going to be. It's been very much spread out from the drop.
I don't know why I'm so slow. I don't know if I'm not pushing it or what.
These drivers can close down the 11 sides. We know how good the 11
They're all pushing them, bro. They're racing each other up here.
Yeah, I think that's kind of been the odd thing of watching these vehicles throughout this season, and since we've been watching them since season 7, it feels like the last 3.
I don't know if I lost my ability to race or what, dude, but I just been slow and kind of lucky lately.
Being rewarded with better positioning and a bit of a run, and for John Forbes, the aggression is working out to where he's running almost a second off of his fastest lap, but everyone is now almost a second off their fastest lap. It's crazy to see the massive
spinning in the grass?
Laps into this race.
Down there mowing the grass.
It's crazy to see that, Sam. I agree. I know Mark Morales there. I think
Truck's just undrivable.
He's going to get back going and spread some grass and dirt onto the racing surface. But man,
damn, those bumps sent me. Gosh, damn it.
Very, very
yeah, you gotta be careful.
Advanced tires, and it seems like the fall off is big.
Sketchy.
So could have,
Try to practice a little more
I was
next
actually
season.
excited for this
already
track too.
this many laps in, this amount of fall off is where do we normally see this model?
We'll see if he comes back out on track, because currently Mark Morales, like Zach just noted on, went through the grass as he was trying to get back out on track. Or pit stall, we'll see if the gate machine goes in and gets service done and gets back out there on
Oh, okay, it's nice and loose in turn 3 and 4.
Road. Currently a total of just 16 drivers on the lead lap, led by this this number 11 machine.
I got no speed either.
John Forbes announcing when he posted.
I don't know, dude. It's like some tracks, like I got it, and then like I don't know, my ability just left to do anything.
We had
I
2
feel like
drivers that already made public announcements that they were returning, but John Forbes.
Yeah, the top does not work in 1 and 2. I found that out the hard way.
Yeah, it done. That we thought many of other drivers.
I don't think it works at all. I think it's just too slow.
I was right on Larry's ass, dude.
There's so many other stats that.
Yeah, no, like there's no grip
off
the corner.
From this league,
this is just another stagnant race.
Most holes in this league, led by Dean Cochran, currently in the 2 machine. There's other stats that have been just Mark Whitley bound. Also, John Forbes has been up there. We're seeing Vincent Sora look strong in that early season 1. It's great to see an era slowly coming to a close as Thomas Green currently runs 5th, trying to stay ahead of Danny Cochran.
It is almost like we're turning the page of the book.
Damn it, dude.
Chapter. So
passing the inside, Sam. Or outside.
It's like the passing the torch.
So whenever you
a lot of these guys are still
get a nose in somewhere, I'll give it to you.
So it'll be interesting to see who can kind of take
recently this is abysmal.
Been left on the table and run with it, so to say, and kind of the pecking.
Can't get on the top. Yeah, I just lost the ability to do this.
Yeah,
that's part of the reason why I sold it in the first place, I guess. I don't know.
But definitely great to see these veterans out here battling it up for one final time. And yeah, the John Forbes one definitely caught me off guard when we heard about that entrance tonight. So we'll see how he can close it out, if he's a champion or not. But
that's the thing, the lap times aren't like that far off from each other. We're all running pretty close together.
Not able to do so. The 2 will have to set back in line now. Attempting once again to go low.
Yeah, the hard time passing. My tires are gone right now.
Working on the outside groove, the 12.
I think everyone's
had a big slide, got the outside wall, lost a lot of momentum. They regained back about.
Well, Dakota, if you get to me, you can turn me for all I care.
These guys in front of me are definitely looser than I am. Watching them.
Don't let me endure this suffering with the rest of you. Let me be like Martin.
He's gotten up to 7th, but with the fact that there will not be a yellow throne at the end of our stage, a lot of these drivers, I'm curious on what their mentality will be with burning off so much rubber currently on in this run. It's almost like they're racing expecting a yellow to be thrown.
You guys are running the wall in 3 and 4, bro. What the fuck?
Because right now he's the fastest on track. I mean, 32.48. Our leader was at 32.53. So he's quite considerably quicker, about a half a tenth quicker than our leader. Running the outer groove too, making some great time.
You've just done a 32.69
or 32.51. So our leader's 32.62. So just showing that he's got great pace. So it's very close between a lot of people.
Holy shit.
We'll see how the tires hang up, because it looks like everybody's
better. Should have known Cody's going to race me to the spot.
Nick Crawford back there.
You new here?
And that's one thing I was kind of concerned
Yeah.
about as this race goes on. You see those little
Hey Derek, can I have some of that too?
almost looking thing out there, like look rocks, but they're
Some of
actually
what?
little pebble or little balls of rubber out
How you
there.
drove
And
to the
those
corner?
Run them over.
in the new iRacing update with the debris
Oh, there's the wall.
are
Found
a
it.
huge factor.
Yeah, consistent here. Great job.
That
I'm about
getting
that.
into marbles now
If
is
you
a
want it,
huge
come on.
thing, and when you push the limits of
I'll
that
give it to
groove,
you.
you start to get up in that dust and that dirty area. You can get those tires.
Everyone's having a hard time
As
picking up
you
grip
can
off
see,
of
some
two,
people already
run the
smoking
top.
the
Don't run the
tires
top, man.
sliding off the exit, too.
And with the new
We have
update,
to
trying to
also
run
different
something.
Smoke
Run the bottom.
is popping up.
Just keep running the bottom.
Defined of a color.
I'm
The
doing.
dust is popping up a lot more defined when you get close to that outside wall.
Everyone up here is
Visually,
running the top, and I'm
you'll
keeping up
see
with
a lot
them.
more clear when they get over, a dirt term, over the cushion, you could say, of where the marbles are laying, and trying to stay just underneath it. Maybe
Holy
push that
shit,
up
dude. I
a
think
little
I'm
bit
bottoming
higher
out
as
or some
race
shit.
progresses. That marbles in the
Man,
dirt.
that or
getting
dirty air is
inside
the
can be
worst thing
tough.
I've ever
Drivers
seen.
slide and go through the
I think,
grass.
Sam, when you cut
Push
down, I
on
just
the track.
lost
Making the
all
inside a little bit more difficult.
steering.
As one driver that's proving that it's not difficult to get by drivers, that's Thomas
That's
Green.
insane.
Up to third now, easily blitzing by Miller
I've never
and
had a
Cedric
truck.
Hunter. Danny Cochran trying to
I
follow
don't
in
know.
suit as Danny gets into
I'm
the
gonna stop
outside
complaining.
wall. Miller
Just hate
and
racing at
Hunter
this point.
almost make contact out of four. They continue to try to find a way to go forward as John Forbes and Vincent Sora are in their own zip code, watching third on back on top of each
Oh
other.
God, just whipped it
Yeah,
into
they
the
are.
wall.
I think someone might start to zip code. Cedric Hunter slides up in front of the 99. He'll complete that pass and hold on the fourth. Is Thomas Green, that last time by was quicker than both of them. We'll see if that continues. And I mean, he's worked his way from 11th, made passes, and he's
Kitty,
on
kitty, kitty,
1.9
come on.
back. So we'll see.
Come on,
18
Cody.
can
Get the
continue
fuck out of my
those
way.
nine and just get in the wall. So I might have jinxed it just a little bit, but we'll see if that speed continues to show up for him.
Samuel car number, A-class license.
Tyler Dickler again, if you're just joining us now, called it a race early. Martin Morales Jr. is in pit road getting service done. Christopher Norris currently 5 laps down
I don't know, man.
after
This
wheel
is
issues
interesting.
before the race even went green. So those are the 3 drivers that are a lap down, 16 on the lead lap. And it's Joshua Freed who is going to be probably the next victim to go a lap down as we stay green. Everyone else in the middle of the pack still attached somewhat to the draft as much as they
The last
can.
time was
Cedric Hunter in
32.81.
fourth. Great qualifying attempt for himself. Qualified fourth for 13 Hello Kitty machine. And for Cedric, I mean, that's always been a weak point of his race here tonight. It just,
You sap your fuel.
if it was maybe a different track, he would compete a lot more with John Forbes and Vincent Sora. But here tonight, might turn into more of a fuel strategy race. Who could find the fuel for tonight's run? Or will it come down to tires this
What are
evening?
we doing?
Very well true, Sam. It could come down to
I'm
it,
just
so
driving. I'm
we'll
5
see
laps
how
down.
that
I
factor
can care
plays
less.
out. Cedric Hunter is having a good run, and we talked to him.
Yeah,
before
keep in a
the race,
straight
and he
line,
said
pal.
he was excited if he can get top 3.
I can't when the tires are spinning.
He's had a very tough one. I know it's
It's all about
Finally, oh my fucking God.
This
it's
fucking
easy to
truck
do.
is
hate Cody.
undrivable.
You do mentally get
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
as you got some pre-battles going
a
on.
whole
back here.
handful.
It's very easy as a driver to get kind of mentally stuck in that moralizing defeat mode when you feel like you should be doing better. So it's tough to come out of that, but we definitely see drivers going forward. Right now, you see, I think Cody Reed paying.
I think if it wasn't for me almost wrecking on lap 2, I'd probably be really good right here.
Hold your line.
Certainly is, but an update for another driver, Joshua Freed, got in trouble at the exit turn 2, found himself going through the grass, pulled it into pit road.
I think I've hit the
called
wall
it, and
3
it
or 4
was
times.
2
My
drivers
rear's a
out of this
shot.
race of the 19
Same.
that
Still
took
there.
the green.
You're clear
With
inside.
only 15 drivers on the lead lap. This is cutting away Vincent Sora's hopes of having enough drivers out on track that if John Forbes does have a major issue, that he can try to return in and take the spots and points away to go take and steal this championship. But with more drivers leaving, this is looking more and more impossible for the 15 of Vincent Sora, but still plenty of racing. Plenty of unfortunate events could happen here tonight,
On the
but a
high
lot of these
side.
drivers wishes that their race stays
Still
clean,
there.
green as Cody Reed stays on the outside trying to get
there.
by Simon Garcia.
Oh, Norris is
Still
spinning on the front stretch. He's long grass.
You're clear outside.
Saved it, I think.
See Fonseca's already got away. Crawford, who also seems to be struggling. It looks like Crawford, Reed, Ethan Smith, a few others dropping into that 30.
You got a car on your inside.
And that is a ton of fall. We're seeing
Hold that
over
line.
2 seconds of
inside.
fall from some of these guys.
Oh, I was gonna
Some
say,
of those
Dakota, how'd you
we've
pick
seen.
up so much speed?
I mean, at this
Yeah, no.
point,
And did not realize I was
I'm
Martin.
thinking that maybe there's a chance that we could be seeing these drivers
Tell me your
go
secrets.
for a
No
three-stop
speed to be found here, bud.
with how much of a fall off there is. And I mean, Zach, it's always that coin of who's going to be the better crew chief of the evening. Is it tires or fuel that you're feeling more
Yep,
that you need to
heavy.
focus on as drivers continue to
I'm 17 laps down, so I just wrecked Cody.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely should wreck Cody.
what do you got to lose, right?
I'm gonna bump him.
You're gonna all bump and run.
Sam almost did it for
Just
him.
rattles cage a little bit.
You could look at a three-stopper being
Wreck the shit out of him, Martin.
So
I wasn't trying to wreck, just trying to rattle his cage.
No, wreck him. Wreck the fuck out of him.
if you're gonna be on that strategy, it's definitely gonna be something that you gotta push very hard, I think, still to do. But it is stuff I think that could be doable here tonight. I think you'll possibly see those drivers stop around like 38, 40 here this early on, and
Move
see
your
if
ass.
others do it, because that could be something that allows you to position yourself where you could.
I think if we're going to see anyone do it, Presley Sora could be
Typical
that
Cody
driver. He
response.
is still running very similar speeds to our leaders that are inside of our top three. And this lead will run, even with all of the pushing, the passing that's going on for this
Dude,
duel.
I'm out of the throttle,
That
truck.
is
Fuck.
pristine tires with all
In a
that
drift
effort
car.
in
Holy
to still be running close to what our leaders have had. They've
Oh.
not been in the same charge and be as quick as we can through the field.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty much matching.
I remember when this
everybody
track was
ahead of him,
fun.
so he's doing a great job, and when you come from farther back like that, you know, you almost get that feeling of, I'm going to give up a little bit to get some. And he's not really giving up much, so that's a great job by him to keep it within 4 seconds of the lead. And
Petition
right
for
now,
a
starting to
Chicagoland
slightly
night
drive
race
forward, too,
next
to
season.
show some good times is winner from Atlanta, so not kind of surprised.
Have we
to
ever
see
ran
that,
here at
because
night?
that's another track where we see
I think we did like late afternoon.
I don't think so.
I guess not. I don't know. Fuck.
Next
Done a
to
lot of
Ryzen,
races in this league.
Michael Miller, who seems to be
Yeah,
finding
this car,
some good
they
times
kind of
so
blend
far.
together.
Yeah.
It's all just a blur.
Yeah, for real.
Back to 7th. That's the only unfortunate
Hey, Martin.
part of seeing where Michael Miller runs.
Jam
As
bottom here.
Talmadge as well as Yingling continue to stay side by side with one another, and
Oh,
the
Jarrett
hard part of racing, of just making that hard decision of do
Watch out
you
for that
hold
fucking
for
wrecking ball, Martin.
positionings or think of a bigger picture as Talmadge gets a little bit sideways off the exit of 4, keeps it high away from Yingling, and that's the danger of staying side by side this late into a run. But also the curious thought, I mean, Zach, of when you're side by side with someone, do you just let them go or fight as hard as you can to keep that position? Because there are rewards if you just let that driver go on by compared to fighting for everything to stay in the position you're at.
It seems like there is a reward to that action, being patient and, you know, letting the driver go ahead of you. So you know, it's tough too, because like a lot of these drivers get in that mode of where you gotta race for every position like it's your life on the line, because you know that position, if you give up there, you're gonna go back around that person if you want to go forward. So it's usually very tough to do that here in the truck. You know, in the truck series, it's so close in speed, so high competition that it's tough to make up those differences. But tonight,
Fucking
it
hit
seems
the
like
wall.
you can do that with the tire with the fall off.
Ah, it'll be alright. I've done it 4
These
times.
drivers who give up a few
Yeah,
spots early
nuts.
have been able to make passes and actually go forward, because this track allows that with the multi-group racing.
We have takers for pit road.
Now, we are starting
Yeah, we
to see
do.
the battle for
Every single
second.
time I
You know,
try to
Jack
do
Taylor's
something different than
has
one
pretty
two,
much
it
matched
just
John
ends up
Force
talking
since
me
he's got
over.
the second. If we can get Green up there with John Force when we
bother.
start in this race, it could be very interesting if we get a caution.
I just have no business being in the front, so I hope it doesn't flip at this point.
And as
I'll
this
kill
battle
a lot of
rages
people.
on, there's been almost moments of contact.
Yeah, we should, invert the
Team, but they
field
continue
stage or
pointing
something.
straight. Pit stop, Nick Crawford, Cody Reed
That's a
from
great
Southern
idea.
Racing.
Yeah.
They are going
Oh,
for the
no.
3-stop, pitting here on lap 36. No one else showing signs of pit road calling their name, but I love the aggressive
Yeah,
call
same.
by drivers that are so far back in.
What?
I'm not
Then
surprised.
Tyler will
It's
say it
Nick
was his idea.
Crawford who's going with a different strategy compared to most.
And then we can blame him and not me.
Makes me smile to think about that.
Well, I
Sam.
fucked my
Yeah,
pit road
it's
entry,
just-
so race over for me.
It's what you gotta do. I think
It's not
if
over,
you're
bro. Come on
Nick
now.
Crawford, Cody,
You know you're
No, I spun out.
Go down there, try a different strategy.
Yeah, but we're gonna get a yellow.
No, I just sat here for like half a lap.
It's, you know, your race is just gonna be.
And I already
where
just
you're
went a
at.
lap down.
Right now, they have the opportunity of something to happen, and you never know. It could.
And I got damage, apparently.
Cool.
You want me to wreck Cody?
Yeah.
It can work in your favor.
Alright.
So I
I
like
think that would
I'll
save
see what's
everybody's
here.
race.
Go.
Just wrecking Cody.
Also going to be joining.
I just love how it's really
Make it all worth it.
It's going to be a lap
that's
after
really
Crawford,
like what it's gotten like
Reed.
boiled down to
You'll
is
see
just
Presley
everyone hates
Sora,
Cody. I
Michael
love
Miller.
it.
This is the challenge for 6th and 7th, catching up to the lap down driver of
I have
our
graduated.
Who did get back on track after his woes of going through the grass on the back stretch, just about
good
15
times.
laps ago. Sora continues to rip the top and looking very quick.
At least then, you know, I had some form of skill.
5 seconds off our leader of John.
Now I just feel like a Make-A-Wish kid behind the wheel of a go-kart.
Little bits of a gap.
I don't know how else to describe my ability to drive right now.
Here, a little bit.
Are you wearing a bicycle helmet?
Now it's up to 1.6.
Oh, I got like 3 helmets in this bitch. Whole inside's foam.
And Thomas Green not able to get by Vincent Sora.
Hands are strapped to the steering wheel so I can't hit myself.
Still down to our top 2 up front.
Something happens, lose my arm. Getting
Fourth,
twisted.
fifth, and sixth position. As Danny Cochran
Come on, Jarrett. Come for your ass.
Fourth and fifth place, as Danny has been able to move
I'm here.
forward. Just up 1 spot from where he qualified, but he did give up some positions to get rewarded with the track, with the tires that he has now.
Clear outside.
That he did, yeah. He gave up some spots early, and it's definitely paid off. He's had great pace.
I can't put any throttle down.
16 seconds on the racetrack, and it just seems like it kind of ebbs and flows with the lap times of everybody. And the thing that's allowing John Forbes to kind of open up and eke open that gap is just small margins each and every lap. It's nothing big. You know, if he loses anything, it's a couple of hundreds. If he gains anything, it's a couple hundreds more. So it's just really methodically just opening that gap just a little bit at a time, and that's what the 11's been so good at so far tonight. Is just opening that gap. And last time it shrunk a little bit, but in my opinion, in a few laps, it like
Oh yeah, look,
and
that's
that's what John
damage
Forbes
in the
does.
middle
He
of
just
it, no wonder.
continues to demoralize the guys behind him with the lap time sequencing.
As seen the Eat Machine Morales, he rips
Oh, Jared's
the top
spinning. Okay.
Old newer tires
Shit.
across the field.
Shot that right here?
Continue to stay green for now.
I couldn't tell you where to pit, man. I'm in the back.
I don't really want to pit here because then if it, you know, race goes green,
I'm
you're
just
already
gonna go.
on full.
service for the 61. He's
I'm just gonna
first
go
of
until
those Planet Sim racing drivers of tall